Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Behemoth back for the Wednesday night streams here on YouTube. Live 4 nights a week over on Rumble, the far superior streaming platform. If you're not following us over on Rumble, you should do so, because YouTube is ass-ho, as everyone knows. But tonight, 1 night a week, I'm over here on Wednesdays, and I'll do some streamification. So, back to Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. There's a new ship that came out during a new collaboration with some other game that I've not played. I think. I just got to figure out where the bloody hell it went. It might be above all of the mod vessels. Yeah, because it's a free collab ship, so it won't make you pay for it. All the mod ships are below it in frequency, just in case you don't have those DLCs. So, let's see how long this gigantic son bitch takes to load. That'll give us a good idea of how big it is. 6%. 8%. Okay, yeah, it's a good-sized one. So, this will probably be a multi-parter. That's fine. That'll give me something to do next week also. On Wednesday. It's been a while since I've done some ship graveyard simulatoring. The last one was was a couple months ago. Maybe even 3 months ago. Yeah, I think it was the end of July, maybe early August. And it was the fishing boat DLC that I kicked the crap out of in record time. 91%, 92%. Come on, come on, come on. I'm getting there, I'll get there. Do 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 do. Alright. So that should be that. Let's head on down there. Take a look at this big ugly son bitch and see what all there is for it. Bigger ships, bigger beach, yes. Openable containers, that's new. Some ships have special containers you can open by pressing E on their doors. Inside these containers are items you need to pick up first in order to lift the container. Some of these may be locked with a yellow connector. You'll need to use a saw. Well, alright then. So before I get going too much, I do need to click on over to this thingy here and make sure it's actually running. It does appear to be. Alright then. I don't stream on YouTube very often, so I just wanted to tab over and make sure it actually looked like it was running. It looks like it is, so I'll go forward from there. Okay, so it's not small, and it looks to be mostly intact. Got a little bit of a hole right there in the butt. No prop on it. Okay, so it looks like almost entirely intact, other than that little bit of a hole knocked in there. What would this be? Port side stern. Now, as always, I'll start on the main deck, clear everything out from up top first, and work my way down. good portion of this is going to be these shipping containers. So I'm going to head up and basically immediately get to work on them. So let's see. Oh, look at that. A whole bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time. Toilets! A whole damn container full of toilets. I'm going to be very careful about undercutting anything here, since it looks like the containers are resting on top of some deck elements. So I don't want to start smashing walls until I'm sure that what's above them is secured. Actual crew quarters here, a little bit of a kitchen, a lounge area, all that fun stuff. Okay, all the way up to this one. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of higher level ones here. Alright. Bunch of shiny new luggage. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is accept my damn contracts. Oh no, they're auto-accepted, that's right. It's just reviewing what they are. You see, it's been so long since I played, I keep forgetting the little stuff. Okay. Ooh, bunch of fuel in this one. Bunch of little dolls and a toy forklift. Bunch of toys scattered throughout this one. Paintings and furniture. Okay. Add some park Mira Hingi. Add some Park Mirahinky. Let's see here. Okay, so you're going to be a pain in the butt. Beautiful, beautiful. And do a little bit of balancing on that one, but I got it. Bunch of equipment of some flavor. Was this one cleared? I think this one, no, this was not. Couple of toy cars. More toilets. Never have enough toilets. This one's definitely a lot more, you can tell the longer they go, the farther they go in developing these ships, the more and more complicated they get. They get to know their tools a little bit better, they get to make things that are a little more complex. It's been interesting over the last year to see how the developers progress with making these ships. Go back and look at the beginning ships, even the larger starter ships are significantly less complicated than these later but smaller ones. Looking at this one, it doesn't look like it's huge. It's not the largest ship, but these shipping containers are going to make it a bit of a process because you've got to clear the containers first. So that will be a little bit of fuss. Not seeing anything up here. Okay, doors on this one are on the other side. Those three are going to be a little bit of a challenge. Especially if I jump completely off of them. There we go. Good.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा.
A bunch of very old computers.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Almost as old as the computer I'm using. Let's see here. Thinking I might want to get this stack out of my way. Might make things a little bit faster. Come on. Climb! Climb! I wonder if I can break that all the way from the bottom. Yep, that worked.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
First one gone, second one gone. Good, and third one.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Excellent, and there goes the stack. This little hut right here shouldn't have anything dependent on it. bunch of tubage. Do 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 do. Come on. There you go. Right then. These two.
Hello. Gehad, hè?
This one's still got something in it.
Medalti Vahan Aunga.
Two wardrobes, beds, chairs, wood, a low alloy steel, cables, gas tanks, oil, lift containers, 40 of them. And then metal racks, toys, cardboard boxes, cloth and plastic. Fairly generic. Not a whole lot of anything exciting. Let me see. That one there.
Hello. Gehad, hè? Three Batnahi.
Oh, that's the door from another container. Roger, roger.
Amsam Park Mere Hinge.
This one is clear, but is it not? We might have to, that one might be causing some trouble there. They're all kind of too densely packed on top of each other. I might have to pull them out in a specific order. Yeah, that's what it looks like. This one has to go so that one can go. That one has to go so that one can go. Roger, roger.
Hello. Gehad, hè? Medalti Vahan Aunga.
So, okay. This green should already be flying. Oh, no, now it is.
Amsam Park Mere Hinge.
A piano?
Three Batnahi.
Everybody ought to have a piano. That one's empty?
Gehad, hè?
Yep, that one's empty. Bunch of machinery. Get you out of my way.
Amsam Park Mere Hinge.
Oh, those are monsters. Okay. Yeah, those aren't going to be light. Do 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 Alright, slowly but surely, I'm working through these container stacks. It's definitely going to take a while to get all of them, though. Most of them are going to have something in them at least. So emptying out each and every single one of them is going to take some time. Airplane engines.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Air conditioning equipment and something or another. Ooh, bunch of cylinders. Damn it. You be gone, and you be gone. So somewhere behind these panels here will be the other connector. Yep, there we are. Now let me check that upper deck. I don't know if I had actually cleared it completely. No, I hadn't. Okay. So that should take the majority of this first deck out. Good. Come on, there you go. Let me see if I can remember how to do this thing. There was a... Okay, let me see. Controls. There's a crane. I have a crane that could make this whole thing faster. I just need to remember how the bloody hell to call it in. Crane! Where are you, crane? Switch to crane. There's a crane option somewhere. Clear crane queue. Click if you're stuck. Don't need either of those. Left container, right container. Boost. There it is. I actually selected it somehow, so.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Do 2 crane calls up here to clear out a goodly chunk of it.
कोई बात नहीं.
Those 2 crane calls should get a large portion of this at least. Might not get the entire deck, but they'll get a chunk of it at least. There we go. Yep, got some stuff.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Add some bark Mirahingi.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
That should be just about the last of the outside wall. A couple of these rooms still have interiors, but more and more of those are going down. about there, should do.
Hey, no. Gehal, hey?
Gull hey. Hello, hell gull hey. Gull hall hell. Herp derp. Durka Mohammed Jihad. Alright, so that'll take care of that for now. I'm going to go back and get a couple more of these containers out of my way.
I'm some park mere hinge.
Oh no, I'm trapped. Whatever shall I do? Oh no, there's no escape. There we go.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Okay, so a bunch of these. I'm starting to be able to actually get close to seeing deck. Woohoo! Getting closer, getting closer. Another plane engine. Got some props here. Those are not going to be lights. Good. How about you two? You two ready to go? No. Any of you? No. Red one, negative. You know, let me check something here real quick. There we go. All right, excellent, excellent. Just making sure things were working. I think. I think it's actually working. YouTube and their silly-ass streaming system. I do believe I'm actually live and not just talking to myself. Although it wouldn't be the first time. Good. Majority of this deck should be done. And then, of course, the upper one. Where was the stair access? There we go. Alright, outer or inner layer of this entire deck is done. Let's see what I still got upstairs to do. Most of this floor should be complete, and everything up there is gone. Just got little bits and bobs scattered around here holding this floor up. This is ready to go. Front deck is ready. So let's see here. And there goes the entire deck. Beautiful, beautiful. And here should be good. That'll get all of that cleared out. Okay, we got another overlap situation there. Gotta figure out which one of these has to go first. Probably, I hope not this one, because this one ain't going anywhere if that's the case. There maybe. A little bit of a pain in the butt because these doors keep clipping into each other, and then the doors keep each other from being, the doors of one container keep the other container from being able to be lifted out. So it's kind of a searching game to figure out which container can go, to free up the other container, to free up the other container, to free up the one you're trying to get. This should be being lifted. You three have also got to find the right order for pretty much this entire row to go. Well, this one I've got, and I'm thinking when that one's clear, that one will be. So that should be good. Just need to give my crane a little bit of time to run between the magnets and lifting out the already emptied containers. It'll take it a couple minutes to finish the cycles. So I'll get the next deck ready to go. Okay, all the way to here. All right then. Come on. I know you want to break. Some more ship components. Alright, good. These should all be good to go now.
Casualty वहां आऊंगा.
I can actually see some parts of bare deck finally. Imagine that. Making a bit of a hole slowly, slowly. Oh, I can only grab one of these at a time. Well, it is a freaking entire prop assembly for a plane, so it ain't gonna be light. So these for first time. These are from either the Ju-87s or the Messerschmitts from Zeppelin. The aircraft carrier that you get to disassemble in one of the other DLCs. That one was a big one. That was one of the more time-consuming breaks, was the aircraft carrier. 7 or 8 streams, I think. 15 hours, I believe, just for that. 15 plus hours just for that one ship.
कोई बात नहीं. हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Alright, so this section here is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Because one of these are keeping each other from going. So maybe. Okay, yeah, I've just got to close the doors on them.
आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Alright, that should work.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
There we are. Bunch of busted TVs.
कोई बात नहीं. क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? Casualty वहां आऊंगा.
Alright, those three should be going. Orange and blue down there. Should both, well, no, blue I think is empty. Yeah, but I need to get blue out of the way so I can get to orange.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Mattresses and tables, woo-hoo.
कोई बात नहीं.
Is this one clear? It is not, alright. Oh, this was the one that had engines in it. A bunch of heavy parts.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Another damn fighter engine. Bunch of toys.
مجالتي بهان أونغا. क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Alright, I already got all the beds I need, the cables, the containers, and the toys. Good, good. Already making progress on the contracts. Done a little bit of work on the superstructure, but haven't done much to the actual ship yet. Just been chewing through shipping containers for the last almost hour now.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Alright, so let's see here.
कोई बात नहीं. हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Where's the front of this one? Front's around the front.
कोई बात नहीं. हम संपर्क में रहेंगे. मजालती बहान आऊंगा.
Thinking I'm going to leave the bottom layer of containers until I get everything else off of them, because that high sidewall I'm going to need some ground to work with. So I can get up on top of these and get myself a good angle to toss all this
क्या
stuff
आपके
out.
पास कोई जहाज है?
Oh, this one's floating.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Bunch more toys. This one, not yet.
मजालती बहान आऊंगा.
Good, good. Alright, so these two are good to go. 50 kilo spools there. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. You're done.
हेलो क्या हाल है कोई बात नहीं हेलो क्या हाल है
This one go, I'll be able to get into those two.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे
Go do a little tidying up. I see a couple too many green containers out here that bounced out. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, already a noticeable change in its silhouette. The funnel gone and the superstructure out of the way. It already looks like almost a different ship. Damn you! Okay, there we go.
मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है
Random carved wooden supports. Oh, these were those are the grand staircase supports from Titanic. That's what those are. They're reusing just about every prop they've used so far in this.
कोई बात नहीं मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा
Those are hallway television columns from one of the modern cruise ships.
हेलो क्या हाल है हम संपर्क में रहेंगे
Okay. Fuel! Bunch of big ass engines. It's going to take a couple different trips to get everything out of that one. Break, damn you! Good.
मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा
Yeah, it's good enough. These can all go now. So I've got a bunch of other components that need to get those out of the way. Where are the doors here? There's the doors, there's the doors.
हेलो, क्या हाल है? क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Fell in the hole again, damn it. Can't reach all the way up to that one. Alright, bring down that entire section. Good.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे।
You're on the other side, you're around the other side, all of these are. So... couple more big-ass 50-kilo spools, and all three of these
मैं जल्द
are
ही
good to go.
वहां आऊंगा।
Okay, so that should mean all of this stuff can get out without too much trouble.
कोई बात नहीं।
I believe this white container has engines in it. Yes. which are 225 kilos apiece, so it's going to take a couple trips. Excellent, excellent. Oh, the doors.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Letters. Really? A locked container with exactly nothing in it? Good. Good. And here, there's a couple more.
कोई बात नहीं। मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा।
Yeah, this first stream I might be spending getting just all the containers out of the way. It might take a full stream just for that. Because there's still some on the front of the ship too. And I haven't touched any of those yet, so. And I'm, if I had to guess, I'd say about 65, maybe 70% done with the containers on the back deck. There's still some triple high stacks over there and even some quadruple high, it looks like. So that's probably what I'll aim for tonight. This first stream of Contrabando is getting the deck clear. If I can clear the deck, I'll consider it a good stream. And that'll, of course, include getting that superstructure down to deck level.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
That should be the majority of my contracts as well. Getting it down to deck level. Honestly, it might be all of them. I don't think many of my contracts are stuff that's going to be in the actual ship. It's all going to be in the containers.
मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा।
You're already targeted. empty one. And another empty one, alright. Oh, come on now. Oh, cardboard boxes. Everybody's favorite. You're going to be a pain in the butt, aren't you? Because your damn doors open directly into the building, into the superstructure here, so... There we are. I fell in the hole! Whatever shall I do? There's no escape! Good. Excellent. So that should get all of them. A couple more showers to get out of there. Let's get you out of my way. Okay, let's see. So this green one should be good to go, but that gray's got to go first. More engines! Woo fraggin' who? Let's just get that out of my way for now. Okay, so that red I should be able to get into. White. And this orange, if I remember correctly, was mostly empty. Had a couple more shower components in it. Pipes! Woohoo, pipes! Oh yeah, definitely made a hell of a dent here. That green is good to go. This green is good to go. That red is already on the list. Showers, and then this one's gone. The white can go. And you're empty as well. Good, good, good. Let's let the containers fly for a bit and head up and get a little bit more work done on the superstructure. Get back to actually doing some braking as opposed to just endless container parkour. Good. Yep, this is all gone. Good. Yeah, most of this deck is already ready to go. A couple rooms on this side is all that's left. As always, add some bark Miro Hingi. I'll add some bark to your mom's Miro Hingi. Alright, that pile of crates is getting smaller. Getting much, much smaller. Got some washing machines in this one that it won't let me pick up for some damnable reason. There we go. Well, these ones don't have a whole heck of a lot in them. That one I can't get from this side. Come on, there we go. That should be that entire chunk of a lower outer wall ready to go. And you next. And one more whack right there. Alright, excellent, excellent.
Hello, Gehal,
More engines.
Medalji Vahan Aunga.
All of these are good to go. Alright then, so let's get here, here, and here. Oh, hello. So this deck is just about ready to go. A few little straggling bits here and there. What do we have left here? Couple walls here. These look clear. So yeah, it's just this right there. I believe that is the last for that entire floor. Or not. Oh, this door frame. Yep, and there we go. That one little door frame was holding that whole level up. Because gravity does not exist. It is only a theory after all. Everybody knows gravity's not real. this red one here. Okay, good. Bunch of assorted boat components.
कोई बात नहीं.
Those look like ammo crates. Oh no, I am trapped! Trapped amongst the containers! Whatever shall I do? There is no escape! No escape whatsoever. Bunch of metal bits and bobs.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Alright, so that green has got to be getting close. Big old components.
मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा. कोई बात नहीं.
Okay. 486 kilos of wood in that last one. Good, good. Now, I don't know. Can you look up high at your crane when the birds are circling? Let me know if you see any sparking like it's broken. Ultimate Assassin. Let's see here. I'm not seeing any birds at all at the moment. Yep. Looking at all of the assorted cranes. I think the birds, yeah, the birds circle on the smaller dock. You can see them over there. This is on the bigger slip, so there are no birds on this side of it. Although I suppose it'll take me all of about 10 seconds to get over there and check. You move overland faster than you move on the truck, so I got a little flock of birds right here. No, they don't appear broken to me. They just look like birds. They're not particularly high resolution birds, but they look to be relatively normal birds to me. And that's a little odd. Why is there the wing of a World War II German fighter, carrier fighter? Oh, well, that would explain where the hole came from. A plane flew into the side of the frickin' ship. Okay. Well, that makes a little bit of sense, I suppose. I was about to be moderately confused. Oh, okay.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे. क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Because it's sparking and looks broken on PS5 for me, that might be why it's not fixed for us, and they probably fixed it for you, PC guys. It's possible. I'm not entirely certain how often where the upgrades or updates for the PlayStation 5 version is. I don't know if they're completely caught up with what's available on PC right now. It's slow like a snail. Okay, that one should already be ready to go. Even fully upgraded to the max upgrades. Yeah, they're definitely faster than they were when you first start with it. But the crane still likes to take its sweet and easy time, especially when you're switching back and forth from the hook to the magnet. Mind you, one day I had it going really fast and I was taking advantage of it. Ooh. So this last portion of the deck here is just about ready. Oh, a garbage can, a chair, and a little sack. That's all that's in this container. It would suck to be this guy. So I do believe that's the last of the second level shipping containers. Good, good. At least on the back. Up front, it looks like it's actually even bigger. So, yeah. Okay. So my original plan to try and get all the shipping containers out, that might not actually happen tonight. I had neglected to check how many extra shipping containers are at the front of this damn thing. And there are several. There are more than 2. Then I was playing another day, it went slow, then somehow it unglitched itself to go fast. Still don't know how that worked, but it was nice. I liked seeing my craneables getting picked up real fast. Yeah, it's nice when things actually work the way they should. They've done, when the when the magnet first came out on PC, it was horribly glitched. But they've been a lot better with quality control since then. I haven't seen nearly as many glitches or game-breaking tomfoolery since then. I think they learned their lesson from that one. What do we got? You should be good to go. You're already targeted. You're already targeted. You are as well. pretty much all of these should be on their way out.
Hello. Jahan, huh?
So it's just this last little pocket here in the corner. So the containers here, I was hoping you could just pick them up with a crane without cleaning the inside, but I guess that plan don't work. In previous ships, there were there's a version of the containers that you just crane out. They're fully intact. For this DLC ship here, or not even DLC, this collab ship, they added containers that actually open. And you need to empty them out before they can be winched out. That's like the entire gimmick for this ship. Should be just about ready to go. Good. That's the first layer taken care of. Getting a little deeper into the ship now, so stuff's going to start getting a little denser. Good. Alright then. Yeah, I'm thinking the goal, the target point for tonight is back deck completely clear, superstructure completely clear, and as many of the front containers as I can get before about 10 o'clock Pacific Standard. Should be able to make a dent up there. It's a pretty big ship for a free ship. It's nice of them to put it out with their collaboration they're doing with some other game I've never heard of. Never going to complain about free content. Okay. Let's see what these last few containers got in them. They're all facing the wall. So it's going to be a little bit of a chore getting to them. Okay, so...
कोई बात नहीं. हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Oh, we've got some actual large engine components that need to be winched out now. Alright then.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा.
Paintings, was this a smuggler's ship? Yeah, the collab that they did for this ship was, I think, like a drug empire or drug smuggling game. I think. So there's going to be all kinds of strange contraband on board the ship. Seen some of the weird stuff I've seen is a bunch of paintings, a bunch of ornate carved wooden features that I suppose could be contraband, and of course engines from World War II era aircraft, which was a little strange.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? कोई बात नहीं.
Okay, good. So that's that. Alright, so winchable large-scale components on that deck too. Excellent, excellent. No, I want to be careful before I break that one down. I don't want to drop those. should be, we got a little bit of a hidden crawl space here. Should open up the front decks here. Yep. Yeah, these are going to be a bit of a mess to get out of here.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
300-pound engine out there.
मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा. कोई बात नहीं. क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Bunch of random ship components. Cables and boxes. Alright, excellent. So that looks like pretty much the entire back deck taken care of. And now we just gotta get through a couple more wall sections through here somewhere. Okay. Found some more engine components. If I can get these walls and ceiling out of the way, I can get these guys. Okay, that one might be a little more difficult to get to.
मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा. हेलो, क्या हाल है?
And there should be.
कोई बात नहीं.
most of those taken care of. Oh. Okay, so that middle deck should be mostly clear now. A couple walls in the back, and then these heavy components can get lifted out once the ceiling comes down. Good. Okay, so that should be the majority of these walls. Another batch of crane calls to clear it all out. There we go.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? हेलो, क्या हाल है? मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा। हम संपर्क में रहेंगे।
Got a couple big ass pallets in here to get winched out too. we got back here? Where are those last connectors? There we go. Alright, so these are all good. Excellent, excellent. Alright, so those three components there and that pallet there, that should be the majority of this first batch of winchables. There were a couple more on the next deck.
कोई बात नहीं। क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
You the last one holding everything up? Nope. This middle one maybe. This one's done. Center group here. Beautiful. That brings the whole damn deck down. Excellent, excellent.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
That one I might need to do another cut. Or I might just need to wait for it to clear out a little bit.
हम संपर्क में
Yep.
रहेंगे।
There and there.
मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा।
Let's see here. Oh, more toilets. Everybody's favorite. Shipping containers full of toilets.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
That one's going, that one's going.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे।
Alright. White one there can probably get the heck out.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Let's see here. This yellow one. Yeah, that yellow one's already being winched. Alright then. A bunch of beds. These ones are all already empty. It'll be a good long while before I can get down to them, though. Have you tried just opening up them using the magnet to see if they will collect the loot from inside the container? If it works, that would be a time saver. You know what? That's all metal right there. So let's give it a shot. Come on, silly ass crane. Cooperate with me. There we go. Yeah, I'll just drop the crane right there and see if it can get any of that stuff. It might work once the container is open. That might be the trigger for it. But there's only one way to find out. Let's see where it gets all this stuff from. I think it's grabbing the magnet right now. Nope. Still grabbing containers. Okay, now it's grabbing the magnet. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see if it pulls the stuff out of that container as well. Yep, that worked. I don't... Yeah, that'll actually save some time. Good call. Can winch stuff right out of the boxes, and then I just have to worry about craning out the boxes once they're empty. Now I still think I'm going to have to open them up and set up the magnet train. Yep, just cut all the seals and then go through and just queue up 30 damn visits from the magnets. Come on now. There we go. And get back up front and keep the cranes going so they don't swap for the magnets.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे। हेलो, क्या हाल है? कोई बात नहीं। क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा। हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Okay, so those magnets are going to be going for a good long while. So while they do their thing, I'm going to go ahead and get more of this superstructure taken care of. Looks like we're getting down into the actual crew quarters now. Any collectible statues for this ship? I don't think so. There isn't a achievement for it. So honestly, I don't know if there is or not. If there isn't, it'll be one of the only ships that doesn't have one. I am going to keep my eyes out for it, though. Or there could be a secret hidden on the ship to find. Yeah, since it is a smuggling ship, it could be hidden in some lower compartment somewhere, some secret room, something like that. They might have included it, just not bothered to put an achievement for it. Good. Come on, you damnable thing. There we go. Come on. Already got two of the three contracts are already done. Good. Still got a couple more crane. Oh, nope, that might be the last one. So good timing for me to come up here and get this next chunk ready to go. Power of the magnet is a good time saver and finish this contract super fast. Oh yeah. You just got to make sure you get everything loosened up first so it can grab it all. Let's see how many of these can go now. You. Okay, so I think this one's doors are on the outside. It'll be a little bit of a pain in the butt to get into. Okay, good. Okay, so those large components there. Oof. Would you kindly just break, you damnable thing? There we go. More of them going. Good, good. Alright then, so that's got to be most of this deck. There'll be a few plates here and there that I missed, but I'll uncover those once I get everything winching out. So, time to get another swarm of shipping containers out. Some of these are all ready to go. Alright. And then come through here and clear up all of these. Good, good, good. That should take a good chunk of this second layer out. Good, good, good. It's not everything because the floor hasn't dropped yet, but there we go. Okay. That should be the last of this side. And then we got a little bit of the front outer layer to go. And probably a wall or two somewhere in the middle. Yeah, that one there. No, that one's loose. Okay.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Okay, so that one's clear. This one's open. That one's open. Alright then, that should be the majority of them. Get these big cranes and cargo doors cut off while I'm waiting for my crane to finish doing what it's doing. So I'm going to get all this forward stuff cut down. All of it knocked loose, I should say. All the connectors cut. And then I'm going to get the main superstructure completely gone, all the way down to deck level, and that's going to be it for tonight. I'm not going to have all this winched out tonight. I just want to have it cut loose. And of course, I'm not going to be clearing all these containers tonight either. That'll be part of the next stream. So I'm thinking probably another stream to get all of this deck taken care of. And then probably 2, maybe 3 more on the lower decks, depending on how complicated they are. So this will probably be a 4, maybe 5 stream breakdown. Let's go do some cleanup while I'm waiting for my crane to finish up. Uh, 17 more cardboard boxes and another 1,000 kilos of plastic. Yeah, there's a lot of damn containers up there, and there's some on the lower decks too. I haven't seen how full the lower decks are, but I've seen some containers down there. Okay, good. Okay, yep, almost had it. Just a few more little wall sections here or there. Excellent. There's that deck taken care of. And rear center. Excellent. Waiting on that to get these out of the way. Alright, so. Alright, excellent, excellent. Oh, it's blocked by the crane. There we go. Alright, so that'll clear that entire deck out. Now I just got this one. Basically, once this chunk here is done, that'll be the end of the stream. Bunch more plastic for that last one. I might actually finish the contracts tonight, depending on how much plastic there is in those upper decks. I do want to be a little cautious that I don't take out the last of these walls on this deck before those heavy components are winched out. But a couple of them have already gone, so it won't be too much longer for the rest. Good. Oh yeah, now we got the lower. You know what? I'll go down there and scout around a little bit. Whole bunch more containers down on the lower deck. Yeah, this is going to take some time. It won't be super terrible. It's relatively large open spaces. So, it'll go relatively quickly. I'm still thinking I'm looking at about 4 streams for the full breakdown. Okay. Let's see about getting back up out of here. Okay, let's... Another batch of craning done.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा। हेलो, क्या हाल है?
still over 1,000 kilos of plastic. I'm getting some out of these wall sections and floors, but not enough to finish it, I'm thinking. Good. Almost there with this last deck here. The upper deck should be clear. It is for the most part. A little bit of leftovers. And right there in the middle. And you. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Looks like the center walls are done. There's a little bit of leftovers on these outer side walls. Okay, so another thing I'm going to have to contend with is this last wall section is attached to the side of the ship, so I'm going to have to cut those loose as well. So in order to get this floor directly above me to drop, I'm going to have to cut it off the side deck. I think it's just close enough that the side hole will hold it. Good. Good. And over here. Good.
हेलो क्या हाल है हम संपर्क में रहेंगे
Okay, yep, looks like all the rear and center walls are gone. The ceiling still hasn't gone, so there's at least one more through here that's holding everything up. Somewhere amongst this cluster in this corner over here. There it goes. Beautiful, beautiful. That is that. Three more forward cranes. So do three along the back here.
आपके पास कोई जहाज है
And there.
कोई बात नहीं
And then the large components, and that'll be it.
मैं जल्दी वहां आऊंगा कोई बात नहीं हेलो क्या हाल है
Once the last of these large components fly, that'll be it. Oh. Not a bad start at all. Not a bad start at all to this ship. Cleared the entire rear deck, the entire superstructure, and made a heck of a dent in the container stacks up front. Let me go ahead and head off to the side, and I'll get a profile view of what it looked like before and after. Yeah, that is a significant change from what it was when we started. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. That's impressive work. Now you can go sleep. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh. Not too bad for a day's work at all. Let's see here. Just got to wait for these last few magnets and then that last few of these heavy components. While that's doing, let's take a look below deck. See what we got. Six more. You can't stop, can you? It's so addicting. I'm just waiting for the crane to finish. Once the crane is done, that's why I'm not breaking anything. I'm just breaking the connectors, but I'm not knocking it loose. Just waiting for the crane to finish, and that'll be it. And just got these last 3 surface components here. I just didn't want to stand around and do nothing, so figured I'd loosen some stuff up on the next deck. This one not get tagged? No, it didn't. Okay, there it goes.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
All right. And with that, that'll just about do it. That'll be it for tonight's stream. Thanks for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. Ultimate Assassin, thanks for the chatting. It's always nice to be able to talk to folks in here. I am live 4 nights a week over on Rumble, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 6:30 to whenever the hell I decide to stop over on Rumble. You can tune in and join us over there. Lately, I've been playing Escape from Tarkov's 1.0 that just came out, and Anno 117, if city building is more your jam. I will be back here on YouTube a week from today, next Wednesday, to finish up or at least make some more progress here on Contrabando. I'm not going to be doing Ship Graveyard Simulator streams over on Rumble. I'll do those exclusively here. So if this is all you are interested in, I'll see you back here a week from tonight. Thanks for stopping by, folks. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.